It feels like this.
And it's made of hamster ovaries.
Like legitimately, people, like, we're not kidding.
I'm not kidding. Good morning, guys. We just got 2 shipments in the mail,
3
and
boxes.
it's only 10:30 in the morning. And Mary's, you gonna show us what you got?
Yeah, but you should drink your coffee while it's hot.
Oh,
He ran up to get the camera for me,
come in hot.
but I didn't want his coffee to get cold.
And I just want to like be clear. This is my 2nd cup of coffee. What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get?
Tricafta! Oh yeah! My official, well, this could always change, but at the moment, my official favorite Neb cup, or in our lingo,
Misty.
mist thing,
Okay.
or misty. He calls it misty, I call it mist thing.
Okay. So this is your favorite?
Yes.
What does it have a name?
LC Sprint, Perry LC Sprint, or Pari.
So if you're like not in the
Nebulizer world?
nebulizer world, or I was gonna say like lung world, there's different cups that she can connect to her nebulizer compressor. That does it do the nebulizing differently?
Some of them do it differently. So like the antibiotics, growing up, the antibiotics were always nebulized through the Perry LC Plus, which is this company Perry, but a different style.
Okay.
Then like pulmozyme and hypertonic saline, in my life anyway, were always done through the side stream. This is a Philips Respironics side stream. Not sponsored. I recently tried this for the first time. You can change, it's basically like the, I'm sure they'd love that on their commercial. It feels like this. It changes the airway pressure, basically. That's what it feels like to me. It makes it harder or easier to breathe.
Interesting.
But when I first got this, I liked this. Because it was after Tricafta. Oh wow, my feeding tube is exploding with acid.
Bro.
Okay, well, I'll be taking care of that in a minute.
Okay.
I liked it because my lungs were finally like stronger. And well, first of all, I went from 3% hypertonic saline to 7%. I could never tolerate 7% before Tricafta. Like, it would go like this. I remember in high school when my lungs were strong, I tried 7% saline, and afterward it was like it was really distressing for my respiratory system. Anyway, I start Tricafta. The 3% just feels like it's doing nothing to my lungs. I try the 7% and it's like, ooh, buddy, it's waking me up, okay.
Because is the saline an irritant? I think.
Well, for me it is.
Yeah, I think
but it's supposed to hydrate your lungs.
Okay. But doesn't it like hydrate the little cilia that make your lungs want to cough out mucus?
I think it hydrates them so that the coughing is more effective.
Okay.
I don't think it's meant to be an irritant. I think that's a side effect.
Got it.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
I don't have no idea.
But I tried this one and it turned the 7% saline from like cool to like, oh buddy, because it was like the pressure, whatever. But the mouthpiece doesn't have a ridge on the end, and so it'll fall out of my mouth like that versus that because it has a little ridge. I always turn my flappers, the mouth flappers, down.
So it doesn't spray on your glasses?
Precisely. It'll spit her up on your glasses.
You've learned all the tricks of the trade from there.
Anyway, I got 4 of those.
I think Mary's 31 years of, almost 32 years of CF Medical Life. She has a lot of tricks of the trade, and I was just realizing while we were having that little conversation that there's a lot of things that are normal things you'd hear in our house, like my feeding tube is exploding stomach acid. That's a normal thing. It didn't really faze me that she said that, but it just happens. And the fact that we said we have 2 shipments of medical supplies. That's a normal thing around here as well. So what else you got there, hon?
This one is Pulmozyme.
Pulmozyme is the other nebulized drug that she does. That's a mucus thinner, right?
It's an enzyme, Pulmozyme. It's an enzyme that breaks up the mucus, aka mucus thinner, like you said.
And it's made of hamster ovaries. I read it on the pamphlet.
Like legitimately, people, like, we're not kidding.
I'm not kidding. Like, it was developed from something in hamster ovaries.
And, what does that sound?
I don't know. Is that outside? Let's see what this noise is.
And then this shipment is IVIG stuff.
I think somebody's chopping down a tree or something.
Oh no, don't chop them down.
But let me see if it's something I gotta keep.
Let's see here. Yellow heparin for IVIG after I use my port. IV bags. I just tell them what supplies I need because I have like way too many of some things up in my medical closet and not enough of other things. So I just tell them each month I need 2 dressing change kits, always have an extra. Etc., etc. And there we go. IVIG, very, very grateful. Yeah, when I get medical supplies, yeah, just full of gratitude because there have been times where there were shortages of IVIG. It never actually affected my treatment schedule, but I had friends who it affected, and so when it arrives in the mail, yeah, it's just a reminder to be very thankful for these things that keep me alive.
We've been slowly settling back into home life after our vacation last week, and one of the things that we're working on is getting the house, like cleaning the house, because we have some guests coming later this week, and I think I'm going to try to get my office clean today. And part of my office is that it's Harry's room as well. He loves sitting in his bed in the sunshine in the mornings next to my workstation. It's kind of fun to have a buddy in here, but he likes to make a mess with, I've got this broom here and dustpan, because he makes a huge mess of litter outside his litter box, and he also occasionally likes to do what we unaffectionately call booty scoots. Yes, that's right. He likes to wipe his bum on my carpet, or rather my rug in here. And there's some brown spots right here, and there's some other spots on this rug in here. I brought the rug in here because I wanted to have something under my chair, and it kind of gives me this little nice workspace in here, but it also gives Harry a convenient place to wipe. So I am going to run upstairs to the 3rd floor where we keep our Hoover Smartwash Pet carpet cleaner, and I'm going to see how it works on my booty scoot rug. and we're gonna try to get this room cleaned up a little bit. Today's vlog is sponsored by Hoover, the maker of the smartwash pet, and we are so impressed. We did our 3rd floor last month and cleaned the carpet up there, and my mom stayed up there when she visited, and she just loved that space, and we're really grateful for that space. So let's see how it works in here. Oh yeah, and check out my new kicks I got for my birthday. They are a nice, what do we call them? My lemon drop shoes. I think that's the color, lemon drop. I love if you've ever like noticed my feet. I don't know if you see my feet very often in the vlogs, but I wear almost exclusively wool shoes because it works really well for the eczema on my feet. Here is our beautiful white carpet up here. Looks like we need to put some of this birthday wrapping stuff away, but here is our smartwash carpet cleaner. One of the things that I really appreciate about this carpet cleaner as opposed to other ones that we've tried in the past is that all you do is fill up the tank. There's no mixing. You put that in, it still has our solution, like carpet cleaning solution, in its tank from the last time we used it, and so it's ready to go, and it's as easy as, oh, scared me, Harry. It's easy as vacuuming. You go forward to apply the kind of steaming carpet solution, and then you pull back, and it sucks it up. So we'll see how it works on this rug. Let's do some pre-treat on the booty scoots. Yeah, Harry, you made this mess. We gotta clean it up, buddy. Okay, I noticed that this is still a little wet, and another cool feature is it has a dry only mode, so I'll show you when I start it up. You can see it's on dry right now. When I pull back, it's dry. When I go forward, it goes into wash mode. But if I press this button, it will just dry when I go forward. Okay, so I've done this portion right here. I will say that the booty scoots are gone. So, well done. And this is just probably one of the more satisfying parts. It is kind of gross, but you see the dirty water that comes out of the rug or carpet that you clean. Hoover wanted us to tell you guys that they have a sale going on for the Smartwash Pet Complete. You can save 20% off through May 30th. So you can use the code SAVE20 to get 20% off. You can click our link in the description and check out the sale they have going on. And cleanup is super easy. Pop this off, clear the little fuzzies out of here, and go dump this tank.
I have a huge surprise for Peter. I did already send him a picture, but he hasn't seen it.
Oh. Honey, look at that.
This is our first ever cactus to bloom. This is one of the cactus paddles that we got basically for free. We paid $5 for like 50 of them.
That is incredible.
I mean, this thing, if you guys were here in real life, it would make your eyeballs pop out of your head because it's so beautiful.
So like this one, it's gonna have 5 flowers?
I don't know. I'm so curious if these are all flowers or if they're fruits or if a fruit is a flower.
I'm guessing that these little things are flowers.
I guess a fruit is a flower.
Oh yeah, after the flower, it's a fruit?
Oh my goodness gracious.
That is breathtaking.
It's amazing. I've never painted a blooming cactus.
Ooh.
And you better believe it's coming.
Blooming cactus. Cacti bring us a lot of joy, including this one growing. This is our only cactus besides our little ones that we have inside right now. And he is growing all kinds of new paddles. That's the original bunny ears right there. And these guys are chilling on the carpet in the sun. We're gonna say, as always.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.